Come on, grab a seat, Joycey.
I'm coming in.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, folks at home. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Good to see you again, there.
Good to see you too,
and
Joycey.
you guys too.
Yeah. So we're in the trailer park. We're going to talk some trash. That's Joycey.
I'm Joycey.
And I'm Terry.
That's Terry.
And we're the Trailer Park Girls talking trash. Thanks for joining us, and let's get started.
Let's do it.
Look, it's getting colder and stuff. I thought we'd start with the trailer park trash spotting tip of the week.
Right.
This is where we teach you guys at home who don't know any trailer park trash
how
to recognize us when we're out and about, as we often are.
The class thing is getting important that everybody seems to know who's who here. So
here's the deal. Here's the deal. It's cold, and so if you see a guy and his dog looking scruffy because they're growing out their winter coat, that's trailer park trash, ladies and gentlemen.
The men that got the beard going on, and nobody's cut their hair since last spring when everybody did the crew cut thing. So now everybody's really noticeably all this scruffy stuff in the back here. We don't do haircuts.
To keep warm.
Yeah.
It's to keep warm, ladies
It's to keep
and gentlemen.
warm. Plus, haircuts are expensive, and who needs it in the wintertime anyway? It's
exactly.
Just you barrel in and you keep warm and you try to keep dry until spring, and so who needs all the extras? So definitely
that's a sign of trailer park trash.
That's how it's
done. Look at wishing you anything that does not offend you. Thanks, Wendy. Thanks a lot, Wendy.
Yeah.
I love my coffee cup. It's fantastic, isn't it? It says it all, doesn't it? About the politically correct nonsense. Anyhow.
Yeah.
Moving on to the I don't care taker. So look at the I don't care taker. Doesn't really care, right, Joyce? That's the whole point.
We've said this and we're sticking to it.
And for the most part, that's true. However, the I don't care taker likes the holidays, right? He likes the holidays.
Yeah, he gets into Christmas and Halloween,
Thanksgiving,
and Easter.
And stuff.
He's even a bunny, you know?
Right. So look, at Halloween is coming, and I, for one, am hoping that he does what he did last year. Remember, Joycey? Can you tell the folks at home? It was fantastic.
Year. And we've talked about his art, that he has this little park where he puts all his stones and rocks and makes them into an
rock and stick art.
Well, sticker.
Yeah, stick and rock art.
Sticks and stones.
Right.
Anyway, in this thing, he brought a big long cape last year.
Yes.
Put it around his stick art,
yes.
which is kind of like a teepee style.
Right.
You know?
Gave him a big sight.
And gave,
right.
Was that. We had Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper, and he was fantastic. I got my picture taken with him. I was so happy about it.
Yes, you did.
Well, Halloween, for me, Halloween is like Christmas. I love Halloween. I mean, tricks and treats. You get to be whatever you want. Who could not like that? Come on.
One year our caretaker had a power saw running around. He was Jason. And he was running and everything.
Oh, yeah, perfect Jason.
Yeah, there's no kids in our park, and so really nobody pays much attention to that kind of thing. Because the kids don't come here either.
Right. Exactly.
But
so,
Halloween, yes.
Happy Halloween, and we're hoping to see the I Don't Care Taker's Grim Reaper again.
Kind of looking forward to it.
Kind of looking forward to it. Yep. Anyhow. So, moving on then, we're at my absolute favorite portion of the program, ladies and gentlemen. And so, of course, that is the politically correct segment. This is where I get to go off about things that, offend me. I'm passionate, right, Joycey?
Very passionate.
Very passionate.
I like to call it beacon off, but actually,
beacon off,
if you
yes,
really
I'm
listen,
beacon off.
There's a whole bunch of sense. It makes sense,
Yeah, well, I'm fiery and passionate. You know, I like to rant, and so this week, I'd like to talk about marriage, gay marriage in particular. Look at everyone. Get off your darned high horses, because I think that's a pile of feces you're sitting on. And listen to this. there are still places where gay marriage isn't allowed. Where gay people are totally discriminated against, and one of those things is they can't get married, and it's wrong. It is wrong.
I can't believe in this day and age that something like that is even happening. I mean, when are we going to wake up? When are we going to wake up?
Right.
If a person,
Snap out of
person
it.
should be allowed to be what they're going to be,
Right.
what they are.
Absolutely.
It's a human rights issue, and like,
absolutely.
How could people be ignoring it? And
well,
states,
and look,
it's illegal.
Some states it's still illegal. And immoral, and that is just bull crap. I can't believe it. And look at one of the things that these guys who are offended by it always are beacon off about is the sanctity of marriage. The sanctity of marriage, ladies and gentlemen. So I ask you, if marriage is such a sacred coupling, how in the hell did we ever get to The Bachelor and The Bachelorette on TV? I mean, you're talking to me about the sanctity of marriage and the frickin' Bachelorette is playing on every channel? Give me a break. I'm not buying the BS about the sanctity of marriage. You know, the way I see it is, look it. If we can find two grown-up people who love and support and care about one another, we should be encouraging that. I don't care what color they are, what sex they are, what creed they are, what nation they're from. I don't care. We should encourage love and understanding. And let gay people get married, you simple-minded morons. And that's all I gotta say about that.
What's life got to, what's life if you can't have fun? And
right.
You can't be happy, you can't be content
absolutely.
with what's going on around you.
Right.
Why do you have to, you know, like, make people be unhappy?
Right. And it's, it's not like they're asking you to get married to the same sex. I mean, you don't have to look if it offends you that badly, but give them their basic human rights.
Open your mind.
Open your mind, just a little bit. Open your mind, open your heart, just a little bit.
Take all that much.
Right.
It's not that hard to understand.
Right. I think I just kicked the camera. Oops.
Okay, well, so
Sex
down.
support.
I know you were passionate about this. Hopefully
Sorry.
we're still straight.
Hopefully you can still see us both. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you should check on it. I'm not sure. I think I booted it.
Did you?
I think I did. I gave it a pretty good one.
Okay, well.
Can you?
Sure.
I think we need a quick check.
Okay,
quickly
check.
It's a tech check.
Check.
Tech check, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm really sorry about that. Gosh.
Darn.
Thank goodness we have tech support in the building. And that's this one. Joycey is tech support. All right, we're back. Good job, Joycey.
Who's next?
Didn't even need any duct tape, ladies and gentlemen. Not for this one. All right.
Okay.
So moving on then, you know, when we first started talking about doing this thing that we do here, Joycey, having some laughs and stuff, you had this great idea about taking back words. You know, and grab a word and use it. We're trying to encourage people to expand their vocabulary and maybe their mind and their heart.
Widen up and like,
yeah. Right. So look, at one of the things that drives me crazy about language these days is that people start at the top with everything, and they take the top word and they use it all the time.
Right.
For instance, awesome. Oh, my coffee was awesome, the pizza was awesome, my shoes are awesome, and you're awesome too.
And my restroom's awesome.
You know,
everything's awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's all wrong, folks. I mean, awesome is something so frickin' great that it inspires awe and wonder and a little bit of mild fear mixed in there. That's awesome, okay?
That's up there at the top.
Your coffee ain't awesome. Your shoes, they're not awesome, all right?
There is awesome things.
Right.
But
your coffee isn't one of them. You know, just like, oh, that was hilarious. Hilarious is so funny, it makes you roll on the floor and almost start breathing because you're laughing so hard. Knock it off, okay?
If it's hilarious, it should really be knocking over.
You should be belly laughing on the floor.
If it's funny, it's funny. Or, you know, I got a good chuckle out of that.
Absolutely.
There's different
if it's black
levels.
comedy, say so.
There's
but
levels that are being misused.
Right. So, grab a word and use it, okay, folks? And let's stop this nonsense of starting at the top, because there's nowhere to go. You know, if your coffee is awesome, and then you see for the first time in your whole life a pink flamingo, all stunning and beautiful, you might want to use the word the way you should be using it. That's all I'm saying.
That would be awesome.
That would, yes. Yes, it would. Oh boy.
Yeah. The coffee, we'll find something else.
Now look.
Okay.
Let's move on to one of the educational portions of this program. Who knew? But we're here to help, ladies and gentlemen. And so that brings us, of course, to the how to be handy tip of the week. So this week I want to give a shout out to my nephew Dustin. He sent me a photograph. He's out working in Alberta, and he sent me a photograph of his buddy who'd lost his belt, wrapping his jeans and stuff up with the duct tape. Of course, theirs wasn't pink.
Might have been this, but
no, theirs was a standard
roughneck in
silver.
it, man.
Yeah.
Roughnecks.
Yeah, theirs was grown up real duct tape.
Great.
The gray stuff, yeah. But I have never seen anybody using the duct tape as a belt. So remember out to Dusty. How to be handy tip of the week. Remember the duct tape. Yep. That stuff is handy. It's really red green. You know, he inspired the whole duct tape thing. Right. And of course, you know, in the trailer park, you have to be handy. Exactly. A handsome's got nothing to do with it. You have to be handy.
Your pants don't fit anymore. There's got to keep them up.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I love it.
Suspenders or a belt, right? And whatever color you want now these days. Anyhow.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dusty. Yep. Thanks, Dusty. Keep working hard and sending me those pictures. So now, and look at people at home. Speak up and talk back. We want to hear your ideas and your comments, and feel free to disagree with us. We don't care. We'll talk about anything. Well, we do care deeply, right?
Yes,
we absolutely.
Do.
And we will talk about anything.
Yep.
And look at that brings us to well, we like to finish the show with a funny story, folks, because we, the Trailer Park Girls, that's Joycey and I, we believe the world could use a lot more love and many, many more belly laughs. Isn't that right?
Yes.
More belly laughs, baby. So look it, I would like for you, if you could recall, for the folks at home, the story about Rambo takes out the brother-in-law. Rambo takes out the brother-in-law. Can you tell the folks at home?
You're going to like this. This
is hilarious.
This is going back again to my earlier days when I was doing the horse ring
Cowgirl.
and stuff, and I also was raising sheep.
Yeah, cowgirl.
So, cowgirl.
Absolutely.
And,
right. Sheep, right.
And sheep.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, we had to change the ram around because, you know, it was after a couple of years you have to just keep everything new and everything. Well,
and for the folks at home who don't know, though, like I didn't, the ram is the male sheep, right?
Yes.
The ram is the male sheep.
The male sheep.
The breeder dude.
Like a bull is a male
like
cow.
that. Yeah, exactly. Like that,
thing.
okay?
Anyway,
yeah, ram.
They come to work and they breed all the ewes, and that's how life goes on.
That's what they do.
That's not the story, though.
No.
The story is we had to change rams.
Right.
Change
rams.
So we did, and we were out in the yard one day working with the sheep, and everybody's watching Rambo all the time because Rambo, he lives up to his name.
Rambo.
He's just not a nice ram. And, you know, we didn't keep him for long, but we kept him for a while because we needed him, but he was dangerous. He would put his head down and go charge people and bloody well hit them and knock you over and roll you around.
Rambo! And he's a ram. Get it, ladies and gentlemen?
It's worth being afraid of.
Absolutely.
So we're out in the yard one day, and my brother-in-law, he had his tractor, he was keeping it at our place.
Oh.
And it was out in the back of the pasture. So he drives out there, and he stops his truck, and he gets out to open the gate. And while he gets up, we're kind of in the back over there hollering at him to, watch out, we got a new ram and you better be careful,
Rambo!
So, he turns around and asks what we're hollering about. Well, Rambo got him. Rambo got him.
Right.
Right in the family plan. Oh, yeah.
Knocked the wind right out of him.
No, walked everything else out of him too. It was awful.
Right.
He was a wounded boy and he was very, very sore, but he learned about Rambo the hard way. But
exactly.
Yeah,
don't mess with Rambo. I mean, there you go.
That was a funny story. We've laughed about it for a long
Rambo,
time. So obviously still getting a chuckle out of it.
I love that story.
As he was turning around asking what we were talking about, Rambo made his move.
Timing is everything, right? Timing is everything.
And when you're like 6'1", which he was, it put the junk pile right where it shouldn't have been.
Right, where Rambo was. Exactly.
He seemed to be aiming for it.
Right.
The junk pile.
Now, look, I don't, do you think I forgot anything, Joycey?
I don't think you did. I think it just
do you have anything you'd like to add for the folks at home?
Only that I thank you again for staying all the way with us and hanging in here and listening to what we have to say, and especially if you're coming back from other times.
We appreciate you showing up, folks, and spending your precious time with us. Absolutely.
Yeah, spend some time, give us a like. Or a dislike, or a comment.
Tell us what you really mean. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're looking for it. Send it to us.
So until next week, that's Joycey.
I'm Joycey.
And I'm Terry.
And that's Terry.
And we're the Trailer Park Girls talking trash.
Talking trash. And I'm
au revoir. Yeah. Sayonara.
Toodle toodle.
Goodbye.
See
Where's
you
the
later.
cat?
I don't